Let me guess. You want to lose weight, but you don't want to get screamed at by a boot camp instructor, run 6 miles before sunrise, or eat like a bird on a juice cleanse. Good, because none of that is necessary. In this video, I'm giving you a full, science-backed walking plan that will help you drop your first 10 pounds without destroying your knees, burning out your willpower, or giving up bread. And yes, I've put the entire plan into a free downloadable guide you can grab in the description down below. So let's go. Before we get into the how, let's talk about the why, as in why walking is one of the most underrated fat loss tools on the planet. According to Harvard Health, walking at about 3.5 miles per hour burns about 298 calories per hour for a 155-pound person. If you're doing the math here, over 5 days a week, that's nearly 1,500 extra calories burned without even changing your diet. That's nearly half a pound of fat gone. Additionally, a 2014 study in the Journal of Physical Activity and Health found that a moderate pace of walking for 30 to 60 minutes daily led to a significant body fat loss in overweight adults after 12 weeks. And another study from the University of Michigan showed that women aged 25 to 35 who walked daily lost more belly fat than those doing high-intensity workouts, because walking keeps you in a fat-burning zone longer. Walking also lowers cortisol, your body's stress hormone. Less cortisol equals less belly fat, fewer cravings, and better sleep. So yeah, walking works. So let's talk about how to do it right. So we're going to walk off your first 10 pounds of body fat in 3 simple, manageable phases. Phase 1, building the habit of walking. This is gonna last about 1 to 2 weeks, and it's gonna create that consistency and routine of building and walking naturally into your daily life. No pressure, just walking. Phase 2, burning fat smarter. This is gonna last about 3 weeks, and this is when we are going to increase the intensity, time, and steps that we are taking. This is when you're going to start seeing real progress. And that brings us to phase 3, making it into a lifestyle. This is gonna last from week 6 on to eternity potentially. This is when we're gonna start walking longer, adding variety into those walks, and building that lifelong habit of moving our bodies. This isn't a sprint, it's a strategy. And I've put the entire plan into a free downloadable walking guide that's linked in the description down below. Print it out, follow it, and stick to it. So let's break down each of these phases. So phase 1 is all about building that momentum. You're not here to go hard, you're here just to show up. The goal for this phase is just to walk 5 days a week for 20 to 30 minutes per session. For the step goal, we're aiming to get about 6,000 to 7,000 steps per day. During this phase, you can even break up those walks. You can get a 10-minute walk in the morning, a 10-minute walk at lunch, and a 10-minute walk after dinner. It all adds up. This isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. And right now, you're building the habit of movement. Wait, pause this video for 5 seconds. Drop your current daily step average in the comments down below, even if it's, let's say, 3,000 on a good day. Saying it out loud makes it real. I'll even reply with a realistic goal you can hit for next week. All right, picking back up. For a bonus tip, track your weight 2 to 3 times a week. Not obsessively, just so you're aware of what's changing. In order to track your weight, you can use an app like Happy Scale or just a plain old notebook. Just track it and stay honest with yourself. All right, now we're on to phase 2, and this is where we level up. The habit is there now. Now we just need to add the strategy. All right, so our new goal is 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day in 30 to 45 minute sessions. Start walking at a brisk pace, enough to hold a conversation, but not sing lyrics. During this phase, we can also add all of the wonderful layers of walking that we can. So we can add fasted morning walks a couple days a week, the use of inclines such as hills, stairs, or even a treadmill. We can start tracking our food 3 to 4 days a week, not perfectly, but just honestly so that we have an idea of what we're eating. We can also start to try walking intervals, which is going to entail 1 minute of fast walking, 2 minutes of easy walking, and repeat for 30 minutes straight. Most people during this phase are going to drop about 4 to 6 pounds. Why? Because you're burning more, you're moving more, and you're eating slightly better, all without restriction, which is the best part. All right, so now we're in the third and final phase, phase 3. Phase 3 is when this becomes who you are, not just what you're doing. So with phase 3, we're ramping up our goals once again. We're gonna be walking 10 to 12,000 plus steps a day. We're gonna be adding in an additional 1 to 2 long walks per week, which are gonna last about 60 to 90 minutes each. We're gonna try walking potentially with a weighted backpack, AKA rucking. And this is just gonna absolutely torch calories without wrecking your joint. During this phase, I want you to explore, walk on trails, walk at night, walk with friends. Walking becomes your time, your therapy, and your comeback. By now in the program, you're likely to have lost 8 to 10 pounds, improved your mood, boosted your metabolism, and built real momentum. All right, so here's the thing. This isn't just a walking plan, it's a life reset. You didn't starve yourself, you didn't crash diet, and you didn't binge and regret it. You moved every day with purpose, and now you've got results. If this gave you a real plan and not just a hype video, like this video so YouTube actually shares it with someone who needs it. Subscribe so I can keep showing up in your feed with no BS results driven content. And grab your free walking plan in the description down below. It's yours, just print it and walk with me. This is how real people lose weight. Not with fads, but with footsteps. One step at a time. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you out there.